This video is on how to create a change request. Once you get the link, I suggest you create a shortcut on your desktop. Once you log on to the site, you're going to have a couple icons. The first one is the file cabinet. This is where all your main selections are going to be. Second is where you can store your favorites. Once you create a change request, you can drag it over for quick reference. The last one is going to be a history. So we're going to come back to the file cabinet, scroll down until we find change requests. Once we find change, you're going to go to create new. For this one, we're going to do a standard change. Once you're in standard change, you have a secondary menu that pops up on the bottom here. It's going to give you the options to choose between a standard cabling, electric, and floor, generator, HVAC, life safety, and UPS. So we click on the template for whatever we're going to be doing. Requested by is typically going to be supervisor. I'm going to change that to John. Once you put these in, they will auto-populate. Environment will always be facilities. Category will also be facilities. The configuration item is going to be the site that you'll be working at. All these ones are ones that have already auto-populated. I'm going to leave this up here for a second. If you want to write these down, this is what you're going to have to put in the search forum. Cure 1 for Orlando Cure 1, Cure 2 for Orlando Cure 2, so on and so forth down the line. So we're going to choose this for a configuration item. I'm not going to change any of this information that's already been input in here. You get down here to the assign to. This is going to be the person's site that we're going to be that they're going to be doing the change request at. So we can assign this one to Brian. We don't have anybody in there for Orlando right now. Change coordinator is going to be you, the person who's filling this out. This stuff automatically populates from these templates that you've chosen at the bottom. You're pretty much going to come down, you're going to follow your asterisks. Plain start date. Do Saturday the 4th. Your times are going to be military time, and they're going to be an hour behind for Central. So if we're going to start this at 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, we're going to put 060000 for a start time of 7 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to put in our end time. All of this stuff is auto-filled out for these standard templates. Technical approver. If you click on the plus, it's going to add yourself, which you can't do. I'm going to click on this and add Richard Pepin. This will automatically send him an email to where he can approve this change. If you need director approval, you can add Tom, or you can add Marty in here as well for senior director. But for standard changes, you're only going to need to add Rick. Governance. The time that we have to do these changes is from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. If you're going to do it outside that window, you have to use this non-standard window exemption. We're going to click that box, and we have to enter a link in here. Again, once you get this link, create a shortcut. This takes you to the exemption. We're going to copy this link. And we're going to paste it in. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and save it. Come over to favorites. Click and drag. So now we get it saved in the favorites. We're going to scroll down and we're going to check for conflicts. Came up, no conflicts. If it comes up with the conflicts, that means that somebody else has already used this configuration item for that same time. If you scroll down to conflicts detected, if there was one in there, it'll show you what that change request is. You can click on it, figure out who created that change, find out if it is in fact going to create a collision with what they're doing, and one of you can reschedule or figure it out from there. So at this point, everything should be ready to go. And what we can do is come up here and hit submit. Once it's submitted, it goes through all the steps all the way into the scheduled status. From here, it can be implemented, which is here, push to implement. If you've created this for somebody else, what I do is copy this link and I'll write down this number, 109677. And I created a template. So then we can take the link and paste the link into the email. All right. So link to change ticket, we're going to paste that in there. We're going to add change request number. And put who we assigned it to. And then we can change our subject and send it out.